so proud. Is that good? Okay,
Yeah.
well, let me know if you want some more. I'm gonna go put it in the fridge.
All right. It's time. It's time to craft. Let's see if we can get everything where we want it to be at the crafting table. Okay. I'm gonna be working here. We need to move everything to be centered here. Oh, clonk. Don't worry, Ginger. I'm gonna hydrate here in a second. All right, is this where I want to work? Okay, yes. Okay, good. And is this light the right brightness? Test. This looks okay. Let me just try a little darker. Actually, that looks pretty good. The orange doesn't freak out so hard when the light's a little bit darker. Ginger, how's your Sunday? Okay, let me grab that drink. That drink. Is that good? Yeah. If you want some more, I'm just gonna put it in the fridge. I'ma put it in the fridge. Whoa, whoa. Collagen patches? Okay. Try to fix the puff? Oh. I didn't know that existed. Oh, no. I do. I need to buy or go grab from the fridge a magnet that this will stick to. So that when I take it out to use it, I don't have to be like, oh shit, where did it go? So I'm just gonna put it in on the cover of my materials. That's good self-care, Ginger. I've been a little weepy, so I'm puffy. Yeah. I don't blame you. I 100% don't blame you. What do the patches do? Like, do they soak into the skin? Like, how does it, or do you have to just wear them and then like wipe off the residue? I've never tried those. I kind of know what they look like. I kind of know what they look like, but I'm not really familiar with them. We just need a little bit of black yarn for the nose, the eyes, and the tips of the ears. So we're gonna do the ears today first. Listen, you know I am in support of anything crying related. So it wants me to do the adjustable ring and then no, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. You're getting 2 rounds before I switch yarn. You're not making me switch yarn in the fucking magic ring. No. No, go fuck yourself. I'm not doing that. We're changing this pattern again. No! They're collagen and caffeine, so they should absorb into the skin, reduce, puff, and brighten. Interesting. Beauty products are fascinating to me. I do not understand them. So I'm gonna do 2 rounds with black and 2 rounds with white. So it wants a 4-stitch magic ring. And again, I've spoken out about 4-stitch magic rings. Just make them 6. Make them 6. Oh yes, and I said I was gonna turn on a fan today because I was in here yesterday and it got a little, not terrible, but it got a little humid in here. So probably because of all the lights and things. So I'm gonna just turn on one of the, oh, I did. Okay, yep. Beautiful. Maybe I'll have to try some of those eye things. I mean, I guess I can switch to white yarn. I'm not a pussy, but like, I just don't. I don't like it when pattern makers make me do this in such a confined setting. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna... If therapy at 4? Okay. Is it a telehealth, or do you have to go? She said nosily. She said nosily. Okay. Yeah. Yes, I would love to switch colors right at... Okay, what does it want? It wants single increase. So that was the single. Increase goes. Telehealth video chat, nice. Single. Hi, Charlie. By the way, I don't think anybody's claimed first yet. I don't think. I didn't hear it.
Always remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
I'm doing okay. No, they hadn't. I am having the hardest time falling asleep at night. So last night, it took me so long to fall asleep that this morning I got up with Rosie at 6:30. I was up until 8 a.m. and then I went back to bed and slept until noon. Just getting my ass kicked on the daily. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches. That makes more sense. 2 singles and increase. Was not available when I came in. Oh. Arden and I had to sleep downstairs because our room is like a... Oh, yeah. I sent Ginger a message last night that it was so hot, it just feels like I'm dying. It just feels like I'm dying. There's no escape from it. But AC. I can't wait to be done with this shitty Joanne Fabrics yarn. Like this white yarn I'm using is like I think it's the big twist yarn that I bought. Like when I really first started thinking about crocheting stuff. And it is so crappy. Oh my god. 1, 2, increase. Good. It's so hot. Usually in June. Oh, don't worry, Charlie. It's gonna be okay. Just have lots of fans. Don't forget to have fans ready to go. You just need to move the air. Don't let the air stay still. Sorry, I'm moving my microphone so it's in a better place. The microphone is in a better place now. Okay, 2 singles and an increase. By the way, how's the music to voice balance? Is it pretty good, or is the music too quiet? Let me know. Oh, I can cut this now. Rid of this. Oh, ooh. Music to voice is good. Fantastic. At the hottest point of the day. Ooh. Yeah, I was gonna say, usually I've got my beach day coming up this week, where I get 2 nights all by myself to stare at the ocean. And usually I book a cabana to sit out and listen to the ocean and read a book. Not this year. Nope. It's too hot. I can't imagine willingly sitting out in the sun right now. Absolutely not. A streak? How many of you have a streak? 5 streams a week. Good job. 5 streams a week. All right, so this round is 3 singles and an increase. 2, 3. And an increase. Ooh. And I'm drinking water like it's my job. Yesterday I drank 3 of my 32-ounce Nalgene's. Without even thinking about it. It just happened. Why? Did it work? Did it look good? Who cares? If it looked good, who cares? You can use whatever stitches you want. Right. All right, let me fasten off. This is one ear. We got to make 2 of these. Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, there's one ear. Yeah, oh my god. My body just wants sleep. It's all it wants. It barely wants to eat. It just wants to go to sleep. Unless I'm trying to go to sleep at my normal sleeping time. If I try to go to sleep at my normal sleeping time, my body's like, no, we don't sleep right now. But if I want to sleep at like 8 a.m., 1 p.m., my body's like, yes, let's fall asleep. Let's do it. Because it's really trying to go into hibernation mode for the summer during the hottest parts of the day. It's like, girl, let's just sleep through the day and be awake all night. And I cannot allow my body to reverse cycle. I can't. Because the other problem is my naps are only getting longer. Like usually my body sleeps for like 2 to 3 hours automatically. Now it's starting to sleep for like 4 hours. And that's like half of a night of sleep. Like I just... Today I'm chalking it up to... I just didn't sleep good last night. Plus yesterday was my Wegovy shot day. Well, when you feel ready, Charlie, share a picture of your blanket in the Discord. I know we'd love to see it. What color are you using on it again? I forget. Oh, where's my... Oh. This music reminds me, I haven't checked on my weirdos today. This is a third project. This one is rainbow yarn. Nice. Nice. It's fine. We're just revealing that you've been holding out on us and whatever. You know, it's not like we're interested in what you're doing or anything. I'm just kidding. I'm too sarcastic for guilt trips to work. The only person I can get my guilt trips to work on is the husband. Because I have a really good... I don't know why, but I have a really good dad guilt tone of voice. Where it's like... He'll say, I don't feel like we're going on the treadmill. I'll be like, look, if that's the best you feel like you can do today, then do what feels right for you. And he'll go, oh, fine, I'll get on there. Look, if that's the best you can do, if you're doing your best, then, you know, do what feels right. Ugh, and he hates that. You can really put your stamp on this day. So yeah, do whatever you want. I don't care. I use my guilting powers for good, not evil. Right now, I'm about halfway through the green scarf. I'm gonna post a photo of the scarf. Nice, thank you. I love seeing what you guys are working on. Ginger sneakily posted a picture. Ginger, was that diamond art that you did of that tree? Oh my god, it was gorgeous. Said nothing, just posted it in the Build and Craft channel. We talk every day. No mention of it. Just boom, out of nowhere, gorgeous art in the Build and Craft. Like, what the fuck? I could fall asleep right now, you guys. Immediately. If I put my head down and you turn the light off, I would be asleep in like 10 minutes. Isn't that wild? Just feels wild. I know it's gotta be a combo of the heat and Wegovy. Yes. Talk every day. Says fucking nothing about doing a diamond painting. And then, boom. Here's the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen. Here. Just rude. Rude. Oh, I figured out how to do the shot in my arm. Yay! That's good. 2 singles and an increase. Ugh. Oh, I can cut this now. Getting all this shit out of the way really helps. Ooh, Ginger. I have interesting news. I put fitness boxing, which is it's a game for the Switch. It's not for it's coming out for Switch 2, but it's for the Switch. I'm hoping for less illness, yeah. But I mean, honestly, Ginger, if it feels best in your thigh, like you get sick less when you do it in your thigh, just alternate. So there's a game called I think it's called Fitness Boxing. Let me look really quick. Nintendo. Because I remembered that you were saying that Beat Saber was a little difficult right now, and for me, I feel like Beat Saber is going to be too much because I've been away from exercise for so long that I don't want to hurt myself. So I was looking. Oh, it's called Fitness Boxing 3, Your Personal Trainer. I'll put the link in the chat. It's available for Switch. And there's gonna be a Switch 2 upgrade to it this summer, I think. And it's like rhythm boxing. And I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Hi, Violet!
Violet_EPK just followed.
Hi, Violet, welcome in. Happy Sunday? Yes, it is Sunday. Oh god. I don't know what day it is. But I'm gonna try that as an exercise alternative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't feel right. How many should I have? I should have 8. I need 1 more. No, I don't. I think I have 1 too many. Please tell me you're making a skunk. Oh, hold. I'm making this. It's a fox, but we have previously made a skunk. Kind of big. He's definitely somebody that's huggable. It came out a little crooked. I was testing this pattern. But yes, these are like these are more minis that you can hold in your hand. But this skunk is, don't you love him? Isn't he fantastic? Let me back the camera up so you can see more. He's got a little white belly and he's got little arms and feeties. And along the back, he's got his stripies. I wish if I were to make it again, because again, this was testing a pattern. I wish the stripes were thicker, or that I just did this stripe straight down the back, not stopping it here and then doing like a split. But yeah, there are mini skunk patterns that I am gonna try, but for today we are testing a second fox pattern. Because I'm trying to decide. This is the original fox. The nose came out terrible. Don't look at the nose. But this was the first fox pattern I tried, where the ears are orange. And the legs are black, but the tail came out really nice. The tail looks fantastic. This pattern is a little bit smaller. So it's a little bit more compact. It was easier to make. It was no-sew for the head and the body. This one, you obviously sewed the head onto the body because it's going in different directions. And this one's gonna have the white ears with the black tip, so over here, instead of the orange ears. And we're gonna see which ones we like better. Also, this one has the orange arms versus the black. You have a hard time finding skunk stuff. Let me see. Is it, what book did I get that out of? Was this one? So, one of the pattern designers that I absolutely love is Lauren Espy. Her handle, yeah, it did come out really good. Her handle is on Instagram. I don't know about Twitter, but it's a menagerie of stitches. Yeah. I love her patterns. She has several books out, and I believe the skunk came from this book. Let me see. Later, maybe? Oh, yep. I love this for a bigger fox. I love this fox pattern. This fox pattern looks absolutely spectacular. I can't wait. Okay, where's the skunk? Oh, and the raccoon looks so good. Oh my god. Found it? Yes. So if you're looking for a really cute skunk pattern, this book, yeah. She has a volume 1, a volume 2, and then she has a wonderful book. I think it was her first book called Whimsical Stitches that I've done a ton of patterns out of. I also use, I don't know if there's a skunk in this one. Let me look. There's not a skunk in that. Is there a skunk in the book I'm using right now? Let me look. Ooh! Ah, creakies. Okay, so we're using, there's a whole series of mini books. Let me see if there's a skunk in this one. I'm not sure if there is. I like Julia Chang's patterns. No, there's not a mini skunk. But hear me out. If you're used to, like if you're not like a beginner crocheter of amigurumi, you can basically make, like, just find an animal, like, you could easily turn this into a skunk. You know what I mean? Like, you could make this all black. You could make this all black and then just crochet just a strip of fabric and just sew it on down to the tail, and all of a sudden this isn't a fox anymore, it's a skunk. What I'm discovering through trying out these different patterns is that eventually what happens is you can kind of sense, okay, this pattern in particular could be the base for anything I do. The arms and the body, not the nose. The nose would be different depending on what I was making, but the body and the arms could basically be anything. You just pick the right, like this could be a pig. It would just be pink yarn. This one, yes. It's too big for the fox, but yeah. Yep, we have made a skunk, and he's adorable. Oh, I was trying to figure out why this was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I should only have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why do I have 7? Hold, please. We have to figure out why I have too many stitches. Oh, that's why. That's why. I found it. I found it. There's gonna be 2 in this one. And then a single one in the next stitch. That's 1, 2, 3. This is stitch 4. And then we have to reach for 5, 6. Reach. This is why I'm not a big fan of a 4-stitch magic ring. Just make it 6 and go on, like, at least 6. And go on your merry way, because it's too small. Okay, now the next round we're gonna do 2 and an increase. Yeah, I'm working on a Woodland series right now. Off stream, I've been working on a deer, and it's coming out super cute. And on stream, I'm mostly doing the minis. So we're gonna do a mini fox. We're gonna probably do a mini hedgehog or something like that. We're probably gonna do some mushrooms and some pine cones, which will be cute. The nice thing about minis is that you can usually get most of one done in the time that I stream. Whereas the bigger ones require a little bit more time investment. And Violet, if you'd like to see any of my work that I've finished already, I do have some pictures up on my Instagram of my farm collection that I recently finished and put up on my Etsy store. And I've been making clips of the fox progress here on Twitch that I haven't posted to YouTube yet, but I'll be doing that later today. Just so you can see the different things we've been thinking about. All right, and the last row is 3 and an increase. See, Ginger, the side effect I want to get rid of is the fatigue. Oh, good bot. Good. Oh, I gotta say good. Oh, no. He is a god bot, but good bot. 1, 2, 3. An increase. I need to explore more of Saribot's functions. I need to read up on all the things she can do, because if there's a way for Saribot to make some other things that I do easier, I'd love to do that. I always forget this channel is so small that it still gets hit by the bots sometimes. And then fasten off. Then we will attach these to the head. There we go. I don't think I've heard this haunted music in Tomodachi Life yet. Oh, now I need my needle. Haunted. Alright, do not stuff, finish off leaving a tail, flatten and sew between rounds 3 and 6 of the head. Okay. Got it. One thing I'm good at, it's following directions. Oh no, between... Oh, that's okay, I'll just come up the other side. I'll just come up the other side. This is 1, 2, this is 3, 4, 5. We'll go down one more. 6. And we'll come back up. Come up one more. There we go. See, that's why I don't like the black and the white as an ear, is because you've still got black pieces inside. I guess I could weave in the ends, but like... Hear me out, ooh. You? So yeah, I think I like the look of the continuous orange of these ears versus this. So I think the orange ears are gonna win. The other thing the orange does is it hides any of the black trimmings that are in there. Doesn't make it seem kind of thrown together. When did I get my nails done last? I wrote it on the calendar. It's got to be almost time to do it again. Me banging my... Not me banging my microphone again. Oh, microphone. We watched QVC for fun. That was round 3, this is round 4. And earlier they were showing like pork steaks or something, because they're too fancy to be called pork chops. They're pork tenderloins. Rolls eyes. And he was like, we cut them and then we pound them gently, and both the husband and I at the same time went, pound them gently, which is how you know you're with someone that understands you. When you both make the same joke at the same time, and it's inappropriate. I mean, inappropriate by other people's standards, not ours. I just lay it out and I light a few candles and I pound it gently. This is 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Okay. So I do like the size of these ears. I like that they're a little bit bigger triangle, but I think with the orange yarn they'll look better. Oh. I wonder if Twitch is able to know if the viewers you have or the followers you have are bots. I've always wondered that. Like, because I see people do like partner pushes and things like that. And I can see getting a bunch of people to follow you for the moment and then they never come back. But like, there's just something kind of fishy about someone with like 10,000 followers, but only like 20 people in there at a time. Like, something doesn't feel right, I guess. Yeah, I do not like these. And never mind that they don't look anything like whatever. Let me secure this, and then we're gonna make the face. We'll do the tail last. And I am gonna take a little get up and walk around break at 3. Yesterday, the James Bond game actually did mess me up. I tried 007 First Light yesterday on my gaming channel. Like, if you're... Pout out.
Oh, I'm so proud. Is that good? Okay, well, let me know if you want some more. I'm gonna put it in the fridge.
I tried 007 First Light yesterday, and I did not realize it while it was happening, but it gave me a migraine. It gave me motion sickness. I was nauseous the rest of the day. I had just a building headache the rest of the day. It was crazy. Like, usually I can catch that while I'm playing the game, but I didn't notice it until I stopped and started playing Pragmata, where I felt better a little bit. So that game is a no-go for me. Not necessarily because of the walking simulator kind of vibe, but mostly because of it made me feel sick kind of a vibe. Okay, the eyes are like... The eyes right here. Hi Plum, welcome in. Thank you for hydrating me. I appreciate you. Yep, so that's probably part of the reason I slept so much this morning too. Like, it's the Wegovy and the migraine and I don't know, like my body is just like, look, bitch, we are catching up on sleep this summer and you have absolutely no say in the matter. So yeah, that's okay, now we're gonna make the nose, and I'm gonna try a little bit different technique for the nose. I'm gonna come up through the center. Actually, you know what? Let me just start this as a separate. Let me start this as a separate task for the. There we go. Let me snip this. Alright, so let's come in from behind. I know, LOL. Come up through the nose, and we're gonna come out right in the middle. I can manage it. Yep. Come on, you got it. Right there. Yep. Right in the middle of the magic circle that we made when we made the nose. And we're just gonna go straight up. God, these noses look terrible. We're just gonna go straight up. Yep, and come right back out this hole. What is straight up? Oh my god. Because I think the mistake I made with this nose is I was going completely over the magic circle, whereas with this I'm coming up in the middle of the magic circle and just going one stitch away above it. And I think that's gonna solve the problem of it looking too big. See? So instead of going completely over the magic circle, come up through the middle of the magic circle and go into a hole just above it. And that looks like looks all janky because the nose isn't great. But that looks authentic. That looks like it could be a fox nose. Yeah. All that's left now to make is the tail. I'm gonna get these guys woven into the head. Well, I hope you're having a good day. Into the hole. There we go. Come out. Down. Yeah, that nose looks a ton better. So if I can get the snout to look right, that's how the nose will be done. I'm just thankful I'm recording all of this so that I can watch it back and be like, okay, I remember how I did that. That's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna watch these VODs back and I'm just gonna make notes. Okay, I like these ears, but I want them to be a little bigger. I like this nose, here's how I did that. But here's the thing. I think there's a place for black in the legs. Like if we look at Lauren Espy's pattern, and of course this is the skunk, these are skunk size patterns. But if we look at this fox pattern, this kind of patterning is correct for a fox. So you would expect the foot, like it almost looks like it has a sock of black and then the rest of the arm is orange. I also kind of like that they added a little belly patch too. So like when we look at these two mini patterns, this one goes too hard, making the legs all black, but I think this doesn't go hard enough, making the legs all orange. So when I make the legs again, I'm probably gonna do like what the instructions said to do the ears up here, which is make the magic circle and maybe like the first round black on the feet and then the rest of it orange. So it looks more foxy. And then of course I've said multiple times that I like the ears better, the orange ears. So, but I like this body better. So I think I'm gonna keep this body, these ears, these legs, but with black on the tip of them. But we still need to find a better nose. Like, I'm still not happy with this muzzle. I think what I want to try next is make a muzzle with this ear pattern. Like this ear pattern. And, like, stretch it out across the face. And then do the little nose on the tip. Because it needs... It can't be like this. That's like a dog nose. It's got to be more pointy. Like this. Like, it makes sense. Is there a picture of it from the side? Yeah, like, it makes sense for it to come out away from the face. I'm not opposed to it doing that, but this just feels too... It should be more of a cone and less of a cylinder. And that's what these ears are doing. These ears are doing that sort of flare down kind of thing. So maybe if I move this to here and add a nose to it, it'll look more foxy. So there's still work to do on figuring out how I'm gonna make this pattern go. So, ugh. I forgot how much I loved the raccoon pattern in that book. Ah! Okay, so now we're gonna make the tail for this pattern, and it'll be done. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring back what I've worked on for my deer so far and show you guys what I'm working on there and do a little bit of work on that. All right, tail. Got head, ears, muzzle, body, arms, legs, tail. Using white yarn, work four single crochets in this. I'm just telling you, like, please be kind to us. Stop telling us to do four stitch magic rings. Ah! I'll do it, but I'm gonna complain the whole time. It's been so hot here that the husband and I have just been like either ordering out, we haven't done that very much, or just cereal. Just berries on cereal. It's because like I don't even want to use the only time I'm using the toaster oven is to make my toast in the morning, because I've been having peanut butter toast for breakfast lately. It feels good on my belly. Okay, two increase. So single increase twice. We're just not, like, we're not cooking. Because it's too hot. When it gets this hot, I'm not hungry. It takes away my appetite. And it's probably contributing to why I want to sleep all the time. Brain's like, girl, it's just too hot. Let's just sleep until it gets nice and cool again. Okay, brain. Sounds good. Like the number of times this year that I wished I could have taken a nap, but had to go to work. I am making up for that this summer. Actually, you know what? Maybe I won't bring the deer back. Maybe I'll save the deer for a surprise. I am posting the deer on Instagram though, so if you want to check it out on Instagram. But maybe I'll save the deer for a surprise and we'll pick our next mini that we want to get started on. Or I can just try to do the fox the way I want the fox to be done. I could do that too. All right, we're on round 3 of the tail. 2 singles and an increase. Next one's an increase. Not sure what we're doing tonight. The husband usually plays D&D, but we were talking about it the other day, and he kind of feels like the Sunday group is in the process of like not being a group anymore. So if you're interested in playing D&D on Sundays, definitely message the husband in the Discord, because I think he would be open to having a committed D&D group on Sunday evenings, if you're interested. Oh, we need a postie, but we only need a tiny postie this time. Just a little guy. Just a little postie. We gotta do 3 rounds of singles. Oh, we're in ads. Oh, I said I was gonna take it is 3 o'clock, so I'm gonna take a quick get up and move around break, and I'll be right back. Welcome back from ads. Oh. All right. Welcome back from ads. Oh yes, so I pulled, it's a perfect break. The timing of that was really impressive. So we're gonna do rounds 4, 5, and 6 as singles. So we're gonna keep track of which round we're on. Now you might be saying, Angel, why do you need, it's only 3 rounds. Listen. I am nothing if not self-aware. Like I have a knowledge of what I'm capable of and what I'm not capable of, and currently, not forever, but currently, my short-term memory is garbage. Just garbage. And the reason it's garbage is because of the levels of stress and anxiety and bullshit that I was putting up with all school year, this entire year. And I'm slowly this summer, and honestly, that's why I'm letting myself sleep so much. I'm not fighting it. Because I'm slowly gaining brain cells back. I'm slowly getting my good moods back. I'm just very slowly and methodically healing my brain so I can go do it all again in August. Just and the other reason I'm doing this is because when things are this small, sometimes the rounds aren't super clear, like where the magic ring stops, and like it's hard to count to make sure you're in the right place. Whereas when you do something like the body, it's very clear, like this is the first round, this is the second round. Like it's easy to kind of like, oh, I forgot what round I'm on, let me count back. Stuff that's this small can get a little bit tricky. So I prefer to keep track on paper as well, just in case, so that I don't have to rely on the rows being clean. Also, just a heads up for anyone in the chat, this Friday there will not be a craft stream because I have to make up a gaming stream because I'm going to my little 2-night beach stay this week. So I'm stealing from Peter to pay Paul in the sense that I'm still going to be streaming on Friday. It's just we're going to be streaming over at Angry Angel Live instead of here. That schedule is in the Discord. But I will be back here next Sunday starting whatever we decide to start next. So today is the last day for Fox content, Fox decisions, all of that good stuff. And then we're moving on to something else. Ooh, 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 ooh. Man, some of this Tomodachi Life music is truly haunted, and I'm here for it. Beep, boop, boop. Oh, wait, I need to pay attention. When do I switch to orange yarn? Oh, I should have switched to orange yarn before I started doing this. Hold on. Oh, no. I was not paying attention, cause I'm a big dumb dummy. It's okay. It's fine. Oh my god, it's fine. I love live streaming my crochet, but once in a while, talking I'm still one of those crocheters that, like, I'm not a beginner anymore, but I'm still one of those crocheters that, like, sometimes I have to be like, okay, everybody shut up. I need to count. Or everybody shut up. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. It's giving dad in the middle of a snowstorm saying to turn the radio down so he can see better. That's what it is. Okay, so I do the first 3 rounds in white and then I switch to orange. Okay. You got a deal. All right, 1 single, 2 increase. Or 1 single and an increase. But I was telling Ginger, she and I love to do Beat Saber. It's fun. It makes us like, it makes me feel like I'm getting a workout and having a good time, which is very strange. Like I end and I feel like I'm a champion at something. Like I did a dance in front of judges and I won. Kind of a feeling. But right now, for Ginger, Beat Saber, I think it's doable, but it's a challenge. And for me, I think it would be too high intensity because it's been too long since I've exercised. So we were talking about a game that I'm getting from Gamefly that they've shipped, thank goodness, called Fitness Boxing 3. And I'm gonna try it and see if it gives me a good enough workout to like get me moved back up into. See, Ginger's further along than me. Ginger's getting into excellent shape. Yes. But I figured I've got the Switch 2 out in the living room. I can put my headphones in. Remove the walls. Yes, that's smart. I can put the headphones in so it doesn't bother the husband in the mornings, the same way like the treadmill might or Beat Saber would. But. Where are the butts? Point me in their direction. I just want to look at them. I want to be a roller skating baddie. There was a period of time where I thought about learning how to inline skate. So I could like roller skate down the road instead of run. But I need a better neighborhood. There aren't enough sidewalks here to do that. I would have to do it on the road and I don't feel safe. Currently. Ginger, honestly, being a roller derby person, I would love to see it. Fucking do it, coward. Do it. Join a roller derby team. Fucking do it. Do it. Okay, here's where I have to switch to orange yarn. Yarn over. Switch. The quad skate dancing stuff. Ooh. The end of this orange. Oh, not that. This. Past me was very into hooping and it was great for abs. Ooh. Listen, your 40s are a great time to do new hobbies. So just fucking do it. When you feel ready, do it. Don't put it off. Don't be like, well, just do it. And if it works, it works. And if you decide it's not for you, don't do it anymore. But it did. When I turned 40, I said, I'm gonna do stuff. I'm gonna do stuff. And I'm gonna figure out what my fucking hobbies are so that when I retire, Hilarious. When I retire, I have things lined up that I like to do that I'm going to do. And one of those things is not gardening. I swear. When I'm retired, I want to do physical labor outside in the sun. What's wrong with you? I'm just kidding. If you're into gardening, I am not judging you right now. I'm just saying, like, it's hot and I'm tired. Like, I'm gonna exercise, but it's gonna be inside. I'm gonna exercise, and it's gonna be inside in the air conditioning in my home gym that we are going to build once we get into a larger, nicer rental house. We already have plans. Because right now, the living room is the living room and the dining room and the exercise room and the TV room and... God, it's just... we live in the smallest house. Oh my god. It might as well be an apartment, honestly. Like, the square footage of it, it's an apartment with a garage. And a yard. It's an apartment with a garage and a yard. But when I retire, you will not see me. Catch me in first class traveling places or catch me inside places doing things. I'm done with outside. Over it. I want the yard part. I would garden. Okay. Well then, move here and pay a third of the rent. We will get big house. We will get big house so that you can have the yard. The yard is yours. The husband can have his part of the house. I will have my part of the house and you will have your part of the house. We'll get like a 6-3. Get a 6-bedroom, 3-bath. Each one of us can have our own bathroom. I'm not even fucking lying. If you know how to garden, if you can grow tomatoes, please be my roommate. I'm literally begging. Can you grow me some green beans, please? Can? Okay, come here. Have your job transfer you to someplace near Tampa, and we will lease a gigantic house. Oh my god. Well then, come here, please. listen, here's what I bring to the table. I bring to the table support and organization and financial management. Okay? I bring to the table systems and routine and mostly cleanliness. The husband brings humor and good taste in TV and movies and like motivation too. Like he's good at encouraging me to do stuff. We lack in not survival skills, because I have those, but what we lack is like the gardening. We both tried gardening and we failed so many times that I had to be like, we can't try anymore. We can't spend any more money on gardening. We cannot do it. So gardening, like things like canning. Like I wanted to get into canning in the pandemic, but I couldn't grow anything. I was like, I'm gonna grow cucumbers and then I'm going to pickle them. But I couldn't get the cucumbers to grow. Like I had all the mason jars, I had the water boiler, I had everything. I was ready to go. So if I ever do use those materials, it'll probably be to make like jams and jellies, which I can do easily in the crock pot. Okay, I think that's 6. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, did I finish the 6th row? So this is the magic ring right here. So that means this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I did. And what's nice about here, Ginger, is that the garage, something I've thought about a lot is that the garage can act as a lovely, like, humid, greenhousey kind of feeling without needing to be outside at all. If like, I remember I was doing research on sprinkler systems, like little mini sprinkler systems for stuff, and like UV lights that you can put on a timer, where if we got a house with like a 3-car garage, the 3rd car area could just be for growing stuff. You wouldn't even have to go out on the patio or anything. It would just live in the garage. Which to me sounds like a great idea, but I don't know enough about how to make that work. Round 7, 2 singles and a decrease. Oh, this is a tiny tail. Something the husband's always wanted to grow is a watermelon. We've gotten close several times, but the pests always beat us to it. We have flies or worms here that love melons. We've never been able to grow a watermelon the whole way. I tried pumpkins once too, and nope. Didn't matter where we put them. Somehow those fucking worms found them and bored right into them every time. We got them. We pollinated them by hand. We kept them in on the patio. Bullshit. Stuff lightly. Okay, before I do the next one, I'm gonna stuff this lightly then. This is even way too much stuffing. Because truly, like, we are getting to the point in this economy where, like, I don't know how anyone lives by themselves. Not counting, like, earlier generations. So like Ginger owns her own place, which I'm talking about like younger people. Like I don't know how anybody steps out into this world and rents a 1-bedroom apartment. How is that even done now? Like when I rented my first apartment, my first real apartment that wasn't like janky, it was $600 a month, and on my salary that was doable. And then the next apartment I got was a step up. It was like $850 a month. But now a 1-bedroom apartment's running like $1,500, and I just don't know how people, like, it's almost like you gotta have roommates, and how are you gonna have roommates in a 1-bedroom? Unless you're with somebody. All right, single and a decrease. Does it want me to close the tail? No. I always want to slap people that are like, oh, they're still living with their parents. I'm like, yes. Have you been outside? Have you looked at the prices? Because I don't know how anybody could judge anybody that's just doing their best. Ugh. I'm just thankful I don't have to have like a second job during the summer because of the AP reading stuff. Ugh. I mean, I wouldn't anyway, but because we don't live big lives. We live just big enough to be fine. And if anything, I would make my life smaller so I didn't have to take a second job. It just sounds like a nightmare. I don't... Like, the most I would do is maybe I would apply to be, like, a grocery shopper or an app for 2 months. But even then, I'm just like, whatever. Okay, I want this to be able to help this sit up. So we're gonna sew that here. I did find another listing for an online job in a different county. So this is a completely different school district. It popped up on Friday. And most school districts right now are on 4-day weeks. So I was actually kind of surprised to see it appear on the job boards. Not complaining though. So I applied, and so this week I'll be hoping to hear back. I don't know how they run. I have worked for this county before as a music teacher a long time ago. So this is the last place I worked before I became a math teacher was this district. So they might have me in their system still. But it's been over a decade. The last time I worked for them was in 2012. Oh, I'm out of range of the game. So they probably won't they probably won't like remember me, but at least I kind of remember that they were pleasant to work for. The teachers union there was a little bit stronger, I think. They had more of a presence. Our union here is okay, but it's run by a bunch of old people that don't seem to kind of understand the realities of what the younger teachers are dealing with. Like, they plan bingo nights. Alright, let's see if this guy will sit up. Yes. Goal number 1 for a mini, or at least the minis I make, is that when I set them on a table, they have to be able to support themselves. They have to be able to sit on a shelf. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we've got. I like the body of the smaller one. So this one is the Woodland book. This is the green book. The other book. Is that the blue one? Yeah, this is the blue book. So I've got a blue book and a green book. That's how. But the body, I like how I did the body here. I would keep it. I think the only thing I would change might be the white layer on the head, so we don't have this aggressive color change here. But we'll see. We'll see. So the body from the green book, I want to keep. Would this tail look too big? No, I think that would be okay. I don't think that would be... It's like... Yeah, it would need like a... Like maybe Hi, Coley! Maybe I don't go quite as wide before I start to decrease again on this one. Like go shorter or turn to orange faster and then go smaller. But I do like this tail better. This one just seems lazy. This one actually seems pointy and nice. So I'm gonna say the tail is good from the blue book. So I want to keep this tail and this body. I think I also like the ears better from the blue book. But I like the size of the ears from the green book. So like I want these colors but this pattern. So from the blue book, the colors, but the size from the green book. If I'm putting this pattern together, I think this is the direction I would go. Now we gotta look at... The eyes are fine for both. The nose... No matter how I go with the nose, we have to come out of the middle of the magic ring and go up. So in this one, I was going from side to side of the magic ring. This one, I came up through the middle and just did a little bit upwards. That looks so much better. So no matter which direction I go with the muzzle, that's the way I want to go with the nose. I don't know why I didn't pick the bigger. Why didn't I just...
I'm proud of you, you know that.
Aw.
I hope you do.
Thank you for being proud of me. Why was I not using the... Okay, so what does that leave? Body. Oh, the legs. So the legs, I think I like this pattern more because the legs, it just kind of looks huggable. The arms are slightly smaller than the legs, and I think that's good. So I think the pattern I want to use is out of the green book, but we want to make them half black, half orange. Because all orange seems, I don't know, it just kind of blends together, and all black stands out too much. And the fox has black boots with orange tights. So I gotta, when I make these legs, I gotta find a way to make the first couple of rounds black and then the rest orange. So I think that's the change I'm gonna make there. Also, a change I made to the body was that I did no-sew. So when I got to the end of the body, I I switched colors to white and started making the head. Or it was the other way around. Like I started making the head and then I switched to orange and kept going. That worked out really well and it makes it look a lot more complete. I still got to figure out how to make this less of a ka-chunk, but we can worry about that later. So body, tail, ears, legs, and then the muzzle. This is still the thing I'm trying to figure out because this muzzle looks stupid. But the size of this muzzle might go good here. So hear me out. What if I tried the pattern from the blue book, but stopped and fastened off where the white stops? So like where this pattern would go from white to orange, just fasten off and then sew it to this pattern. I don't feel like that would be, and I could flatten it out a little bit like this so it went further along the division. So I think the pattern I'm going to take from the blue, just the white, and then that's going to be a sew on to the green book body. Or head. The head. Oh, and I want to remember the nose. Remember to come up from the middle of the magic ring and sew up like 3 times. That's what I think is gonna blend these two into a fox we can be proud of. I think. So I'm gonna put up a poll. There's 7 of us in chat at the moment. I'd like to know where you'd like to go next. We've got about an hour and a half left of stream, so we're about halfway. Do we want to try to make Final Fox live? Or pick and start the next mini? So you decide. Oh, pick and start the next. Oh, pick / start next mini. And I'm gonna set this for 5 minutes. Go ahead and vote for what you'd like to see next, and I'm just gonna kind of gather some things and clean up a little bit. I'm still here though. Oh! Was that Ginger? Thank you, Ginger. Now I can talk to you a little bit about the minis I'm considering. Now the bigger ones I'm going to be making are the deer. I'm really interested in making a raccoon, a newer version of that skunk that we did, a moose, a bear. So there are a lot of big amigurumi that are coming. But where is I want? There's nothing that says we can't also have mini versions of those animals. So where is my file on? Here we go. Let's see book. Oh, you want us? Okay. Okay, so these are the two mini books that we have. Let me back the camera up a little bit. So, actually, being closer is probably better. So we've already done the snail and the owl and the frog and the bee. So I think the owl is going to be one of the minis. I liked the owl a lot. So that's probably going to be a mini. And the bee I'm going to save for like a garden series. So the bee isn't going to be in the Woodland family. But some of the other patterns that are in the green book are rabbit's kind of a farm item, a hedgehog, a mini deer. There's a capybara. We have a koala, which again is kind of, some of these would be more of a zoo collection, which I'm absolutely planning on doing. Like the peacock and the koala and the capybara and a panda. Why they did this panda with purple, I don't understand, that's fine. But something like a mini, like the mini deer or the mini bear, the crow that's seen God. The fox. I'm probably gonna do a separate bird collection, separate from like the animal. Yeah, look at this crow. Look at this crow. He looks like he's seen God or like a biblically accurate angel, and he can't unsee it. So yeah, the crow. The crow. Okay, so we'll pick and start the next video. I love the crow. Okay, so I'll put a little note on the crow. I don't know if we'll make it next, but yes, the crow is definitely on my list of I have to make it. And then the animals we have in here, which again, these are the patterns that like I'm not as wild about, but I'm willing to try. So we have, again, the rabbit's kind of a farm collection. Dog, cat would be more of a household collection. Pig and horse and cow would be more farm collection, but then we get into more woodland stuff. So we've got an elk, which could, to me, it could just be a moose. We have a raccoon, a mini badger, a mini bear, a squirrel. I like the look of this hedgehog better. It's not flat, so they must be employing some kind of a different kind of stitch there. And then we kind of get into the zoo stuff. So like polar bear, sloths, camels, koalas, monkeys, giraffes. So like these later animals would be part of like a zoo collection. So the animal choices from this book would be elk, raccoon, badger bear, squirrel, hedgehog. There. Are you guys seeing anything there that's striking your fancy? The squirrel? He's a little red squirrel too. He looks cute. Let's look at what the squirrel looks like. The hedgehog too? Yeah. Hold on, I'll put a little marker next to the squirrel. A little marker next to the hedgehog. Now the hedgehog needs legs, I feel like. Okay, where is... Okay, there's the fox. The squirrel. Okay, so here's the... I don't understand why they don't have a picture of the back of the squirrel, but it looks like... they might be making an effort to make it curly. But we got a squirrel, and then let's look at the hedgehog. So there's the hedgehog. The hedgehog needs legs. But I am interested in whatever the heck is going on with the stitching here. Like, what is this? What is happening here? I'm just curious. Because look at the pattern. The hedgehog pattern is... That's it. This is the whole pattern. Look at this mouse pattern. And this is the hedgehog pattern. I could probably do the hedgehog pattern right now. Like I could start it right now and finish it right now. I can't imagine this would take... Of course, knock on wood. I can't imagine... Do it? Okay. Okay. See page 11 for instructions on working a popcorn stitch. Okay, that's what we're gonna do first. We're gonna practice that. Page, what is it? Page 11? Where's page 11? Page 11. Popcorn stitch. Stop. Now 2 loops. Okay. All right, so we're gonna try a couple of popcorn stitches just to see how those work. Okay, what colors do we need for that? We need tan and like a brown. There's a brown. My tan's out in the living room. Just give me a second. Oh no, wait. I don't need to get that right now because the popcorn stitches are going to be in this color, so. Okay, so a popcorn stitch. Okay. So let me do just a for fakesies magic ring. Okay, I'm making a 10 stitch magic ring for practice. All right, there's our magic ring. So let's practice a popcorn stitch. Okay, 1 popcorn equals 4 incomplete treble stitches in the same stitch. Oh my god. Okay, work 1 treble crochet. Okay. Meow. Meow. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a single crochet first to just start us into the row. Then we'll do 1. Get us. Okay. So work 1 treble crochet, but stop before pulling the yarn through the last time. There are now 2 loops on the hook. Okay, so 1, 2. All right, so then we go in here. And we pull through the first 2. And then next 2. I think that's how you do. Yeah, and so now there's 2 loops on the hook. Continue with 3 more incomplete trebles until you have 5 loops on... Oh my god. In the same stitch? Oh, Jesus. Okay, so from here... I go back in here. Come through the first 2. Go through the second 2. Now I have 3 strands on the hook. Oh my god. Okay, 1, 2. Ugh. Okay. Go through the first 2. Go through the second 2. Now I have 4 on the hook. And 1, 2. Ugh. Ugh. Oh yeah, I see it. It's bending over now. Go through the first 2. Go through the second 2. Okay, now I have 5 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through all the loops, finishing... Okay. Finishing with 1 chain stitch. Boop, 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 boop. Makes a little bump. And then it wants me to chain, so I have space to go into the next one. Yeah, I can probably handle that. That's not bad. Okay, okay. Let me go get my tan yarn and we will throw together a hedgehog. 2 seconds. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna start lurking for appointment. You got it. We're gonna start with... Start at the snout. Oh, we have to... You know what? I'm not gonna do the snout with black yarn because that looks bad. I'm gonna embroider the nose on. And I'm gonna just make it with tan yarn. I'm gonna embroider the nose. I'm not crocheting the nose in. I'm making an executive decision. Five stitches in an adjustable ring. Got it. Did you guys see in the Discord that Cinnamon and Strawberry had another baby? Honestly. I haven't checked on my island today. I need to check on it when I finish stream. The husband's watching TV, so I'll have to switch it on to the little mini TV we have set up out there, but I'm gonna need to go around and feed everybody, because usually I feed them in the morning, and I didn't do that this morning because I went back to bed. Okay, 5, 2, 4, and an increase. Okay. All right, 1. Two. 3, 4. Hold out. There we go. 4, and then an increase. Right. Next is four singles and 2 increases. That's weird. I think it's fine. I'll just do it. 4 singles. And 2 increases. Okay. Single and an increase alternating. This would actually be a really good pattern for a mini to sell, because if it takes just a very short amount of time to make, then I can it's quicker to make more if I sell out, which is nice. Because unfortunately, the more complicated a piece is, the more it costs. Because something that a lot of people who sell crafts online don't do is they don't pay themselves for their time. So like, even if you paid yourself the minimum wage, you know, a 5-hour project has got to start at least $35. Or $40, you know, and some of the bigger projects, that's what they take. They take 4 or 5 hours to crochet and put together and get the embroidery right, and you know, it's. Do fairies live there? You know, there is a fairy pattern. Which book is it in? I think it's in this book. Yes, in one of the books I have, it does have a fairy pattern that you can make. That's an excellent question. So yes, but I think I would attach a fairy to more of a, like a fantasy series rather than the Woodland series. So maybe do one that's like more of like a Alice in Wonderland / fairy kind of land. But yeah, that's a great suggestion. Welcome in. What did I do? I think that's round 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So round 5 is 3 singles and an increase. throwing together a quick hedgehog today. I could see doing like a fairy tale series where like there's fairies and toadstools and like frog princes. Oh, that's nice. Singles all around. Yeah, dragons, trolls, gnomes. Yeah. Little goblin guys, yeah. Because mostly what I'm trying to do is set up different collections that have big, smaller, smallest. So like in my farm collection, I have cows and rabbits are the biggest items. And then the next one down is the minis. So you've got like your pigs, your chickens, your hens, and then I have the specialty items, which are the blueberries, the strawberries, and the eggs. So like for the Woodland collection, the bigger animals are going to be like the deers, the bears, the moose, whatever. And then the moderate ones like this are going to be like foxes, raccoons, hedgehogs, stuff like that. And then they're going to be specialty stuff like mushrooms, acorns, leaves, stuff like that. Hi, Flondiva! Good to see you. Welcome in. Okay, that was singles. All right, next one is 4 singles and an increase. Yeah, I've got all kinds of plans. I've got a zoo collection, an ocean collection, and fantasy collection sounds fun. A bird collection, like a bird watching collection. I got a whole book of bird patterns. And then round 8 is going to be a single, and then we have to switch to brown yarn. Singles all the way around. All right, and before we switch to brown yarn, I really want to make sure I have the right number of stitches, because once we get started on these popcorn stitches, we can't stop. So if I counted wrong even a little bit, we have to make sure. Okay, so this last round before we switch to brown yarn is 18 stitches. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Good. Okay, so this will be the 18th stitch. So I'm gonna take it like this, and then feed the brown through, swap places, tan yarn back there, bring the chocolate yarn up here. 7 streams a week! Good work. Maintaining those streaks like champions. Good work. All right, so this first one is going to be a popcorn stitch. Oh my goodness. Okay, so popcorn stitch, what did I say, is 4 incomplete triple crochets in the same hole. So we got to go triple and in. Okay. Come out. Go through 2, but leave the and then go through again. But leave the last 2. Then we're going to go in again. 1, 2. In the same hole. Go through 2. Go through 2. And now there should be 3 on the hook. Loop, loop. Go back into the same hole. Go through 2. Go through 2. Oh. Now there should be 4 on the hook. We'll do it one more time. Back into the same hole. Come out. Oh, it's gonna pop out this way. So, do the first 2. Do the second 2. There should be 5 left on the hook. And then we pull all the way through all of them. And mark the first stitch of the round. Jesus. Okay. Boop. All right. There's the first popcorn stitch. And again, this is my first time doing popcorn stitches at all. And this says we're gonna rotate popcorn single 9 times. So the next stitch I make is going to be a single crochet in the next spot. So I'm going to go in, out, and then I need to make sure this popcorn's out. And then we're going to that. So we have a popcorn stitch. All right, now we do it again. Here we go. 1, 2. First 2, second 2, leave it there. Loop, loop. Back in the same hole, come out. First 2, second 2, now there's 3. Loop, loop. Go in the same hole, come out. First 2, second 2, now there's 4 on the hook. One more time. In the same hole, come out. First 2, second 2, now we should have 5 on the hook. And then we come all the way through all of those. And then we do a single crochet into the next spot. All right, so we're just gonna do this for the next 5 rounds. So let me grab up Posty. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13. We are currently working on round 9. That should be 5. I'm gonna come through all 5 of those. And then a single in the next one. Ah, this is so cute! Alright, I think that's enough weaving in, so I'm gonna cut these guys. And then just keep going. Oh, this guy's gonna be so cute! I'm actually really excited. I learned a new stitch today. Thanks, guys. Thanks for encouraging me. That should be 5. Go through all 5 and then single crochet in the next spot and push out. Adorbs. I'm surprised they don't want me to, like, create a belly underneath. They want me to keep doing these all the way around. Like, I might want to do, like, a... Like, at some point you stop the popcorn and you just do, like, increased stitches. And then single crochet in the next one. Because, like, I would want these on top and then, like, a belly on the bottom. But we can be true to the pattern for now and make some changes if we need to. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. I was getting ready to slap that newcomer for self-promo. Luckily, they figured it out on their own and left. Thanks for ignoring them, guys. That was a big help. You're looking... These aren't the droids you're looking for. These aren't the droids you're looking for. I'm glad everyone in my community, even the noobs, are like, oh, sorry, we don't do that here. Sorry, we don't do that here? What? Oh, hi, Mando! Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How's your Sunday? How's your Sunday going? Ah! No! No! Hmm. It has been a day. Oh god, yes. I am familiar with dog stomach bugs intimately. And it truly does become everyone's problem. You're absolutely right. Oh, I usually mean uncontrollable diarrhea. But yes. That can also be nasty. Nasty. We're making a hedgehog, Mando. Hopefully that cheers you up a little bit. Gonna make it just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Yeah, luckily gassy doesn't always equal diarrhea, thank goodness. Thank goodness. And single crochet the next stitch. Woo! I'm just doing a big stretch. I haven't really stretched yet other than to get up and walk around. Ugh. 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 Doing a big stretch. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. All right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold. That moment when the yarn gets snagged and you're like, is it worth it? Do I keep going? No. Guys, I get to go to the beach this week. I'm so excited. I'm not actually gonna go out on the beach. I mean, I might, like, at night when it's cooler. It's so fucking hot here right now. I'm just looking forward to being by myself for a little bit. That's gonna feel nice. That's gonna feel nice. Ah. There we go. One more. This is so adorable. I love this pattern. This is the first pattern I've honestly liked out of this book, where I didn't feel like I had to alter it. The only thing I am gonna have to probably add are feet. Little tiny feet, but that's minimal. And I got to learn a new stitch today. Very exciting. One more time. And single crochet into the next one. I think I've seen that stitch once, but I've never done it myself since I don't crochet yet. Yeah, so it's a popcorn stitch is what it's called, and essentially it's a triple crochet that you don't finish 4 times. So a triple crochet stitch Oh, I need another. I need another stitch marker. I need a stitch marker. So let me just make a quick magic ring. So like a single crochet is when you go into the V, you go into the V, you do yarn over, you pull that out, and then you do yarn over again. That's a single crochet. A double crochet requires you to wrap the yarn around once before you go in. So you're gonna go in, you're gonna wrap, go into the next stitch, which is this one. You're gonna yarn over, come out, but instead of yarn overing through all 3 of these, you're gonna yarn over, go through the first 2, and then yarn over and go through the rest. So a double crochet is creating a situation where you have to yarn over twice to finish the stitch. A triple crochet, you have to wrap twice around the hook, go into the next stitch, yarn over, come out, and when you come out, you're gonna have to yarn over 3 times to finish the stitch, and you're only going through 2 loops at a time. So this is the one is the first 2, second one is the next 2, and 3 is the third 2. So the triple crochet it makes you further away from the previous line of stitches. This is your single, double, triple, and you can see how a single is just right here, a double is like 2 away, and a triple is like 3 away from the magic ring or from whatever round you're on. So what we're doing here is we're doing what's called a popcorn stitch, which is that triple, but you don't finish it. You start the next one. So what I'm doing on this hedgehog to make these little balls is I'm looping the yarn twice around like I'm going to do a triple crochet. And I go in to the next stitch, and I yarn over and I come out, but I'm not gonna finish this triple crochet. I'm gonna go through the first time, the first pair of circles or loops. I'm gonna go through the second pair of loops, but when I get right here, I'm not gonna finish the stitch. I'm gonna loop like I'm going to make another triple crochet and go back into the same stitch and come out again. And I'm gonna go through the first two. I'm gonna go through the second two, but I'm not gonna finish it. I'm gonna do my 2 loops around the hook, like I'm gonna go for another triple crochet. I'm gonna go back into that same hole, yarn over, come out. And I'm gonna do the first 2. I'm gonna do the second 2. But I'm not gonna finish it. So I'm just making like a pile of unfinished triple crochet stitches. And the directions on this pattern say to do this until you have 5 loops on the hook and then pull all the way through. So if I did it one more time, go into that same stitch, yarn over, it almost forces it to puff out. Go through the first 2, go through the next 2, and then once you've done those first 2 steps, once you see 5 loops left on the hook, you're gonna yarn over and go through all 5, and then single crochet into the next stitch, which essentially pulls this closed into a little ball that pokes up. So what's nice about this is it a new stitch? Yes. Is it really though? No, because you're just using triple crochets. So if you know a triple crochet stitch, you're golden. What I like is I don't really have to keep track because I'm looking for when there's 5 loops on the hook when I'm done. It's very helpful. Here there's 4. I know I need to do just one more. And we'll be golden. And you see 5 loops on the hook. We're going to yarn over and go through all 5 and then single crochet into the next stitch. What that's going to do is it's going to pull the ball tight so it looks like a little lump. Very nice. All right. Almost looks like you need a longer pen. I got 4. One more. I have 5. We're going to yarn over through all 5 and then single crochet into the next stitch. Oh, like I didn't do that right. I think I only looped it once. And this should be all 5. Yep. So I should be able to yarn over, pull through all of them, and then single crochet into the next stitch. Fantastic. And then one more. That should be 5, so we're gonna loop through all 5 and single crochet into the last stitch of the round. Nice. Now what it does say in the pattern is that these should be like, these are lining up kind of, and it says they're supposed to be like offset, so these should be like in between the things that came the round before, but it's not coming out that way. I don't know if I care that much. We'll see how the cookie crumbles, but we gotta cross off round 10. And we got 3 more to go. Yeah, it still looks really artistic. This looks really lovely. Thank you, Flondiva. All right. With my hook, where is it? I need to take a drink. Okay. We're gonna popcorn stitch into the first stitch of the next round. All right, here we go. First 2. Second 2, but don't finish. Next. First 2. Oh, God. Yep. Second 2, but don't finish. Win. First 2, second 2, but don't finish. Going one more time. First 2, second 2. There'll be 5 loops on the hook. Here we go, and then single crochet into the next. That's gotta put there. I haven't started my peacock yet. It's too hot and so many pieces. Yeah. I would lose it if I had to break it down because they're not how the book tells you they should be, right? Well, something we talked about, because I finished the other fox pattern today. So we finished this little guy. And we kind of came up with the parts we want to keep from him and the parts we want to keep from him and the things I'm just going to like freehand to try to make the best little fox out of the 2 of these. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Like, I think when you're just beginning, you do kind of want to stick to the pattern because you don't want to get too rambunctious. But you know, eventually you'll have been doing it long enough where you're like, That sounds stupid. I'm gonna do it like this instead. And I think I've reached that point where I can be a teensy-weensy bit creative with what I'm doing. Or I can recognize like, oh, that's not gonna look good. I'm gonna do it like this instead. It'll look better if I do it like this. And it's kind of nice to have that as an option. Drew!
Ragi just followed.
Fuck yeah, Drew just followed. Fuck yeah. Drew! You guys follow Drew? You should. Drew, thank you for the follow. Alright, single crochet loop. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, he looks so fucking good. Oh my god, this hedgehog. I'm gonna make him the cutest little feet. I'm gonna make him the cutest little feet to sew on under there. You guys won't even believe it. It's gonna be amazing. Drew! Oh no, follows aren't anonymous here. Follows are anonymous on... I did something wrong. Yeah, follows are anonymous on the gaming channel. They're not anonymous here because this account is too small to make them anonymous, and I need to be able to see if a student is fucking with me here. So if someone follows me here, it announces who it is so that we can kind of have eyes and ears on what's going on. The other one, the channel's so big and usually my mods are there. So it's not, I can offer the extra bonus of being able to follow anonymously because we've all got eyes on it in the background. Here, it's not as consistent with who's here and who's not, and so I like to be able to just have an eye on it. God, I love him. I'm in love with this I'm in love with this hedgehog. Ooh. So cute. I'll be your overseas student, sure. Well, I think what I'm gonna do eventually is I'm gonna do stuff like this on stream where we do other people's patterns. And we say, okay, what do we like about this? What do we not like about this? And then if I rewrite the pattern where it's my pattern, where I rewrite the whole thing, I put in the directions that I want, I think that's what my Patreon is gonna end up being. So like if you're a member on Patreon, you'll have access to the patterns that I create based on what we did on stream. That's kind of where I'm headed with that, I think. Because I'm like, I want lots of creators have... No, I did something wrong again. I did it wrong again. Ugh. Lots of creators have Patreons, and I'm just like, what would I have to offer? And the answer right now is not much, but now that I'm kind of in a stage where I'm putting my own spin on things, I can offer patterns eventually. Okay, that's 5. And of course, on Patreon, I would be able to do like instructional videos where I walked you through stuff. I don't want to put those videos on YouTube because I don't want them like AI'd and things. Oh. God, he's so lumpy. I can't wait to show this one to the husband. He's gonna love it. You're like, oh my God. Drew, did you have a race today? Ah! There we go. No, ma'am, it was yesterday. Don't want to talk about it. Okay. I think I watched you yesterday. I think I was watching? I feel like I did. Maybe not. Maybe I was live when you were doing it. My popcorn stitches also look way fluffier than this person's popcorn stitches, so I'm not sure. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Still looks cute, though. Still cute, though. Nope, don't finish it. Don't finish it. That would have been a finish. Okay, good. Only 2 loops through. First 2, second 2, keep going. First 2, second 2. Oop. Ah. There we go. There's 5. And then the next stitch is right there. Single crochet into it. Oh, hell yeah. I think the one I watched, What Are You Making Though? Own version of the little fox pic. Oh! No, we switched to, let me take that down. We switched to, I gave chat, I did a poll in chat and I gave chat the option to either continue with the fox and create my version of it or switch to a new one, and we picked the hedgehog pattern because it looked like it was gonna be fast. Usually I take the picture of the pattern before I start stream, and this was in the middle of stream, and so I don't like to bring my phone back here when I stream. So everybody was just kind of going with the hedgehog vibe. Yeah, Drew, I think the one I was watching you do was something called a kabuki. Oh. No. It's a hedgehog. He looks like this. Hedgehog. That was Friday? Okay. Yeah, and it's a very short pattern. So we all agreed that I should try it. Since it probably would, like, it would give me the rest of the, like, I could finish it within stream. Now that was a pipe dream because these stitches are taking longer than I thought they would, so we probably finish this next Sunday, but that's okay. First 2. Second. 2. Good. Okay. First 2. Oh god. First 2. Yep. Second 2. Good. Okay. 1, 2. First 2. And 2. 4. One more. Like cutting and binding? Yeah. Okay, and that should be 5. So we're going to sploosh through all 5 of those and then single crochet into the next stitch. Wow. He's coming out so good though. Like, I'm really excited. I'm gonna finish this round. So I'm gonna finish round 11. And then we're gonna stop and I'll finish the rest of the Hedgehog next week and I'll have a picture up ready to go. But we are gonna finish this round off so that I know where I stopped. And I know where to start next time. Now, as a reminder, while I'm finishing up this round of the Hedgehog, there is no craft stream this Friday because I'm going to be streaming over at my gaming channel. I am going to the beach this week, which means I'm missing both Tuesday and Wednesday on my gaming channel, so I have to make that up. Friday will make up for Tuesday, and Saturday will make up for Wednesday, which means that we have to only have one craft stream next week. And the husband and I have been talking about whether or not he wants to go visit his family for the 4th of July. And we haven't really made a decision about that yet, but if he does go, that weekend there will be no streams at all. If he goes. But I'll keep you guys updated on the situation on that. As always in the Discord, so make sure if you're not in the Discord that you join. I believe on this channel I do have a little Discord community clickable panel down below the stream, whether you're on mobile or on browser, if you're not already in there. And of course, I'll be talking about it on stream as well. So if you watch me here and you watch me on my gaming channel, I like to give you guys a lot of heads up if I'm not going to be where you expect me to be, so that you're not worried. I'm like, oh no, where's Angel? Is Angel okay? I canceled my craft stream on Friday because I was selfish. I was enjoying sitting with my dog in my chair, and I was like, I don't want to go back to my office and set up all that stuff. I just want to sit here and enjoy being with my dog. So this is what the Hedgehog is looking like right now. Got a little snout. He's got a little bit of a spiny body. We just finished round 11. So next week we're gonna do 2 more rounds of the spinies, and then we're gonna give him a butt. So there's round 12 and 13 are gonna be this same thing, and then round 14 is gonna involve decreased stitches. And then round 15 is the end. We'll stuff him and we'll close him off. So it won't take us long next Sunday to finish the Hedgehog. I'll have another mini to start. I'll have chosen another one to try. I'll also try to do the fox with all the changes we talked about, so I can show off sort of what I consider to be my final version. I'm also hoping to have the deer that I'm working on. So if you are a follower, if you are a consistent viewer, you will get the privilege of seeing the completed deer that I am currently working on, which is coming out super cute, and I'm excited about it. But let me say some thank yous, because you guys have been so nice today. Hold on. Except for Ginger, she was a huge bully. I'm just kidding. Ginger's fantastic. All right, let's take a look. It's in a book. Oh my god. Okay. Let me scroll back to 3 hours ago. Charlie got first. Ginger kept me hydrated. Charlie, congratulations on your 5-stream streak. Violet, thank you for the follow. Plum, thank you for keeping me hydrated. Blondiva, congratulations on your 7-stream streak. And Drew, thank you for the follow. To Ginger, Akina, Ma, all of Plum, all of my mods, remember that I love you very much. Coley, Drew, Flondiva, Mando, everybody who was lurking in the background, everybody who might not have said anything in chat but was here for the vibes today. Thank you so much for keeping me company on a Sunday and enjoying making crafts together. I love doing this. It's so much fun. And it's so calm, and I'm glad you like it too. You're so welcome. Let's find someone to raid. Let's see who's up and moving. So much 3D printing. Like, it's really, ooh, crochet fun. Let's finish up this project. Absolutely. Let me just make sure that they're not a Christian Minecraft server. No disrespect to Christian Minecraft servers, that's just not the vibe.
You knew who they was, because baby, they all looked alike. They stole each other's
LGBTQIA friendly space. Well, that does work for me. So we're gonna raid Daisylicious. Looks like they are working. Titties are on screen. So if that makes you feel, not like full titties, but like they're crocheting with the camera pointed at their stomach. So like, I don't know, but if that makes you uncomfortable, just leave. I'm just gonna raid and run pretty much too, because I want to spend the evening with the husband. So I'm gonna start that raid. Again, thank you for being here. I love you. You guys are fantastic. I can't wait to see you. Tomorrow we'll be streaming Kana Bridge of Spirits. So make sure that if you are keeping up with that story, that you join us tomorrow night. And until we meet again, I hope that all of your caffeinated beverages are delicious. I hope that all of your crafts turn out exactly the way you mean for them to. And just remember that you're not alone, and I'm always glad to see you. I hope you guys have a great Sunday night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
You know, some of these young ladies, they be doing that. Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Firefly Fiber Studio is rating me. Oh my gosh! Oh, that's exciting. Hey! Hey! Hey!